today. In fact, I've never seen before. Kind of an interesting rig. It has some serious mud, but it looks like it's been here for a while, so maybe it's not the best bunting vehicle. I camped on the Sweetwater River on the banks. You can't see the Sweetwater River from here. It's on the other side of the willows. And it worked out real well as a windbreak. A couple times the wind really hit the tent hard, but I don't think the tent would even hold up if it was out in the middle of anywhere else around here. The only drawback is there are a lot of cowpies. I even have a cowpie right over yonder. But they used to make houses out of cowpies, and I don't think they're going to hurt me. So getting a traditional late start, and but I'm hoping to make a decent time today. It all depends on whether the rains really come in or not. It could get kind of miserable if they do, but right now it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would be. Well, either I made a mistake or I'm on the trail, the Continental Divide Trail, which follows what's called the Seminole Cutoff, which is the California Trail, historic trail. And I thought this was it, but then I haven't seen any mileposts or any sign of anything for a while, and I don't want to be on private property. I don't want to be where I have no clue where I'm at. So I'm going to head back to Forest Road 23, we'll call it Forest Road. Obviously there's not much forest out here, but 2317, something like that. And if I have to follow that, it's going to be longer, more mileage. But maybe I took a turn off too soon. So find out. But as you can see, it's wide open country. Here's the cutoff that I had mistaken earlier. So the trail goes off now to the east, off to the left here, and it follows the Seminole Cutoff, which is the, I don't know why it's called the Seminole Cutoff, but it's also the California Trail, historical trail. If the wagon trains were going to California, I guess they followed, they cut off from the Oregon Trail a little farther east of here and headed on that away. You can still see the Oregon Buttes. I don't know if you can make them out in the little picture, but they're way off in the distance. But like I say, they were an important historic landmark for the travelers in their wagon trains, because once they got over South Pass, they felt like they were almost in Oregon, even though they still had a long way to go. And the buttes were an important guide for them to show them which way to go. So anyways, off along the historic California Trail, which is also the Continental Divide Trail. This is now the second Carson Continental Divide Trail post that I've seen on the ground. I don't know if the wind just wears them down or if locals just break them off. But it's easy to follow the road here. But I'm a little concerned that later on, if I can't find the Carson posts, it could get interesting. But that's what makes it fun out here, I reckon. But now that I've passed the Oregon Buttes, there's not a lot of detail in the land to go off of. So we're out in the middle of the Great Divide Basin on the Continental Divide Trail. Woohoo!